Hey there all you Habs fans, and welcome to Talking Habs with Rick. In this video, I'll be previewing the game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal tonight. Before we get to that, this is where I ask you to subscribe and ring the bell. Little bell on the right-hand corner. So you'll get notified when I release videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So the Flyers come into Montreal going 3-6-1 in their last 10 and on a 2-game winning streak. They have 134 goals for and 167 goals against right now. The Habs are 7-3-0 in that time frame and on a 4-game winning streak. They have 148 goals for and 143 goals against. It's the first meeting of 3 this season, and Montreal is 0-2-2 in their last 4 meetings. Philly's power play and penalty kill units are at the bottom of the league, as are Montreal's. Expect to see the PK units push the opposing power play units hard, knowing how inept they are, how inept they've been this year. And I noticed that in the Columbus game, both power plays not doing well. The penalty kill units just pushed them and made them make bad passes or just make mistakes. And I have a feeling that's going to be the same here because they both have very similar numbers. The Flyers are starting rookie Carter Hart in net tonight. He has a .279 goals against and a .915 save percentage in his first 11 games, which is pretty impressive. The Habs, I think, will be starting Price. And I get that from a reporter on the radio before the game last night. Was talking about it, and apparently the Habs had decided that they're going to start Price in these 2 games unless he was overworked in Columbus or they went into overtime, which they didn't do. And I don't think he was overworked. Only 35 shots. It's not that bad. Price can handle that. So I expect to see Montreal's defense play a little tighter tonight and cut down on the shots against and get some better coordination on the power play. They need to be more aggressive and shoot more. They pass around too much, trying to set up. Sometimes you just need to shoot at the net, just to break the slump, and just shoot, and instead of looking for that perfect pass and that perfect play. That's what I think they are right now. I'd also like to see Domi shoot more. He passes on good shooting opportunities when he should just shoot. And he did it the other day to Lehkonen. He was right in there. He was in the perfect spot for his shot. He passed it over to Lehkonen, who was in a bit of an awkward spot. And Lehkonen's not known to be a finisher. So, I'd like to see him shoot more like he was doing at the beginning of the season. And he's just in a slump, and it's probably, he just needs to get back into that frame of mind. And he scored a goal. He could have had that empty netter the other night, so I think, was it last night? I'm sorry, I'm not thinking. So I'd like to see him just shoot a little bit more. I know he's a center and he's supposed to distribute the puck, yes, but when you're in the right spot, you shoot. So I expect a good result from the Habs tonight. They tend to win this season against teams they've been losing against, and they did it last night against Columbus, where they had lost their last 4 against them, which is essentially what they are with Flyers, 0-2-2. That's 4 losses. So, yeah, I'm kind of expecting it'll be a win. I think they're on a good run. They have the momentum. They've got a great attitude. They work hard. They've got good character. They come back. They play hard in the third period. As you saw in Columbus, they played harder in the third period than all game. So I'm expecting a good result tonight, especially since the Flyers struggling. It looks like their new goalie, this kid, is helping them but they're struggling this season. They just, although they're on a bit of a good streak right now, but we'll see. Okay, so from Price, I expect more of what he's been doing lately. That's if he's playing. He was solid as a rock last night. I mean, solid. He's back to Carey Price, the guy we expect, the guy who's earning the salary he's earning. Yeah. Hopefully he can stay that way for the rest of the season. We got a good shot. And you never know. You get into the playoffs, you just never know. So, from Niemi, I would expect the same, but you never know if or when he'll regress again. So that brings me to my prediction. I'm going with 4-1 for Montreal. Montreal has only one game before the All-Star break, and then their bye week. So after Wednesday's game against Arizona, they are off till February 2nd. So because of that, I think they want to get the max points in these two games and have no regrets going into their break. So they're going to give it their all, I think. Price is rested. I think he can play again. I have a feeling it'll be Niemi against Arizona, but then again, with 3 days off in between, it'd probably be Price. Okay, so let's look at the board quick. The Flyers are... I just want to see, am I running that quick? Wow. Flyers are 18-23-6, and they are last, 8th place in the Metropolitan Division. Giroux has 14 goals, 38 assists for 52 points. Couturier, 19-19 for 38. Voracek, 11-27, also 38. Konechny, 11-13-24. And Simons, 15-7 for 22. Hart is 5-5-1 with a 2.72 and a 9.15, as I said before. Their power play is at 13.5. The penalty kill, 76.2. So power play is slightly better in Montreal. Penalty kill, a little worse. 89.7 is their total. They got to improve that if they want to have a chance. But I mean, do they really have a chance? A hell of a hole they have to dig out of to get into the playoffs. So we'll see. I've seen it happen before, but I don't think they have the talent for it. The Habs are 27-17-5. 10 games over 500. Who'd have thought? 4th in the Atlantic. I believe they're tied with Boston, though. Boston must have an extra win or somewhere along the line that keeps them in 3rd, but I think they're tied. Domi is 15-28 for 43 points. Tatar has moved up. He's got 16-20 for 36 points. Drouin has 13-22 for 35 points. Petrie has 10-24 for 34 points. And Deneau has 8-25 for 33 points. They're quite bunched up there. Price is 19-13-4 with 3 shutouts, a 2.60 goals against, and a 9.14 save percentage. Niemi is 8-4-1 with a 3.63 goals against and an 8.97 save percentage. His numbers are 1 creeping down, 1 creeping up. So power play is at 12.7. Is that a power play? I don't know if that power in there. The penalty kill is at 79.5. And total is 92.2. So they're slowly creeping up because the penalty kill is getting better. But they got a long way to go. And they really... You want to get into the playoffs, you don't want that number. You want to have a higher number than 92.2 for your special teams. That's for sure. Okay, so there you go. Once again, please like and subscribe and ring the bell. I'd really appreciate that. It helps, believe me, it does. And let me know what you think how the game will turn out in the comment section below. And I thank you as always. I don't know why I get stuck with that. Gotta remember all this stuff. But I do thank you as always. I really appreciate that people watch me. It's just very nice of you. So I'll see you after the game for the post-game review right here at Talking Habs with Rick. If you're watching a game, enjoy. It's Saturday, so I usually don't get them on Saturday, but CBC's putting it on tonight, not Toronto. And I'll be watching, so that's good. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.